I think I have to introduce Jennifer tonight, and I'm getting a little like carried away. And anybody who's seen me speak knows that could keep going and going and going and going. But I actually come, because this is somebody that I am. This is my chick, man. We have been through. I have known this beautiful woman since she was 12 years old. She was the same height at 12. And I would be like, I mean, I'm wearing heels and she's wearing flats right now. And so there were moments where she was in trouble. And I'd be like looking up at her like, look, I'm telling you, you need to sit down. But she has been just a phenomenal young person throughout the years, and I mean 13 years, 12 years, 27, 28, 26, 29, 34. Whoa, really? It's a lifetime, and I've grown up. Honestly, I've grown up alongside Jennifer. As you guys, most of you know, I was 23 when I started GEMS. I like to say that I was 12. But that's not true. So obviously, yes, I'm 41 now. But I did my 20s at GEMS. I did my early 30s at GEMS, and I grew up right alongside you guys. You guys half the time didn't know that I was growing up because I was trying to front. But I was figuring it out a lot of times just as much as you were. But Jennifer is now a development coordinator at GEMS. She has been part of the staff for 4 years, 5 years. The years just blend at a certain age, though, right? Like, is that just me? She's been at GEMS for 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, 23 years on staff. 4? 4? Okay, we're going for 4. She was on our outreach department. She went out and spoke to young women almost every day of the week in juvenile detention centers. And group homes and high schools and junior high schools, and has been just a phenomenal inspiration to so many girls and so many young women. She's now in our development department. When she was about 12 years old, I'm going to tell the story. When she was about 12 years old, we had to do, I was teaching a public speaking workshop for the girls, and I gave them little like cards where they had to just speak for 3 minutes straight on whatever topic they got. And Jennifer got toilet paper. And I will say, she didn't stop. And by the end of those 3 minutes, we all wanted to go out and purchase toilet paper. Like, true story. Anybody who was in that room, and that's like 13 years ago, anybody who was in that room remembers, like, oh, you remember Jennifer and the toilet paper thing? So she's a natural fit for the development department. And I am just more than honored. I love you very much, and I am really blessed to invite you to close it on out, baby.
Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. I've been floating around all night, so I've kind of said hi, I feel like, to the majority of the room. So I'll just say hi again, and thank you again for coming and supporting GEMS. It really means everything to have your support, and we really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to Rachel, not only for that amazing introduction, but for everything. Right? Like, I would literally not be standing here right now in front of all of you if it wasn't for Rachel. So thank you. So I've been with GEMS for the last 16 years. Long time, since I was 12. Yeah, 28 now. Kind of a grown-up, but it's been a long, long time. So I first came to GEMS at the age of 12, I was initially arrested and convicted for the crime of prostitution. And that would be the first of many arrests. So I was sentenced to a year in juvenile detention. And it was a horrible place. The guards, the social workers, and other young people would judge me. Their faces would look upon me in disgust. It was one of the loneliest times in my life. No one believed in me. No one saw me as a child. In fact, the guards used to tell me that I was going to end up in Rikers and that this was only training camp. So get ready. Yeah, that's how they are, yeah. After I was released, I met Rachel, and she was this down-to-earth, tell it like it is lady who was just nice to me, just kind, just nice. And kindness is a hell of a thing. Kindness can touch a person in unimaginable ways. And that's what Rachel and Gems were to me. They were kind. You see, I hadn't experienced that type of kindness for a very long time. Not from school, not from my lawyer, not from the child psychologist, not from the guards, not from anyone except maybe my mom, but she had become kind of weird because, I was arrested for prostitution, so she didn't really know how to deal with that, right? But not at Gems. Gems was this amazing environment that I could always go and find a smile, a real genuine smile. Having found a supportive and loving environment where I was accepted and unashamed to be me, I went right back to the life. The life. That's what we call it. The world of domestic sex trafficking and commercial sexual exploitation. We call it the life. Because 2 o'clock in the morning looks a lot different than 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Think about it. What's happening at 2 p.m.? The city is alive, stores are open, streets are crowded, kids are getting out of school. Think about 2 a.m. What does that look like? The streets are quiet, stores are closed, city is asleep, for the most part. And that's when trafficking begins to take place. Before you know it, you feel as if you don't belong, and the life truly becomes your life. I felt as if I was no longer meant to be a part of the regular world. I thought it was my destiny to be in the life, and it was my new normal. So from the ages of 12 to 20, I was trafficked across the United States. Over those 8 years, I had one positive thing that never changed and was always consistent. Gems. It was the same office, with the same phone number, with the same kindness. But now, looking back, I realized that for all those years, I thought Rachel is so kind to me. Oh, my caseworkers are so nice. Oh, everyone at Gems is so friendly and understanding, but it turns out I had it all wrong. They weren't being kind. They weren't nice. They weren't just being friendly. They loved me. They loved all of us. They loved each other. Walking through Gems doors after being missing for 2 years and still being remembered isn't because they were polite and kind. It was because of love. We at Gems, we love. And we don't stop because we know that love is revolutionary. I and so many others like me are the living, breathing proof. of how revolutionary love can actually be. The last grade I completed was the 6th. Today, I'm currently a sophomore at the City College of New York. I have big goals to go corporate and just like be amazing. But right now, I have this amazing career in development as the development coordinator at GEMS. So when I tell you that love is revolutionary, what more proof do you need? Tonight, I ask that you choose love and join in on this revolution. So if you walked in here tonight with an amount you wanted to give, please consider doubling it. Because your support this evening is a revolutionary act in itself. And me, Tiffany, Lola, Rachel, Raven are all testimonies to that. Your donation tonight will directly impact the lives of hundreds of young girls and women. So I thank you for being here tonight, and I hope you support GEMS.